Willy begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hero Club Live. This is PairOfSocks Lost, and we are Hero Club, and this is not the main thing that we do on Hero Club. No. The main thing that we do is our podcast, where we take our TTRPG sessions that we record live around the table, and we edit them down with sound effects and music into these tight, taut little audio anthologies. You can start anywhere. We have tons of seasons of different genres. You can have a great time going back at any kind of genre you want. You have, let's list them: noir, different kinds of Christmases. We have Western. We have space. We have animal pirates, different varieties of animal pirates. We have Tarantino send-ups. We have slasher flicks. We have stoner flicks. Just go ahead, pick one, have a great time listening, and report back. And then when you want to watch us just play some normal D&D, come back here to Hero Club Live on our Twitch and watch us just hang out and play some games. I am your Dungeon Master, Dylan McCullum. I will tell you more about what PairOfSocks Lost is in the recap coming forward. Coming forward. I don't know how words... I don't know why I'm a DM sometimes. But let's say hello to our friends and a returning face, which I think I'll save till last. Ooh. Let's say hi to John. John, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Madison. I play Tones Zuru, who is a arcane chef who has lost his sense of taste. I am recently unemployed, and so get ready for a lot more content because I have a lot more time. Please follow me on socials. And Hero Club, I think in sign language, is this. I think that's Hero Club.
Lovely. Yeah, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how the unemployed really affects tone moving forward. We can just feel it in the undercurrent of the character.
You know what? Unemployed tone is probably going to be way more slept.
Moving on, Marty, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say.
That's me. Hi, y'all. I'm Marty Abbey Schneider. I work on Hero Club, the podcast, and I play Gulzog Intestine Scarf. He is an orc, monk on paper, guy who punches on stream, and and he forgot something. Something terrible has recently happened to him, and he forgot someone dear to him.
Indeed. Let's move on down to Hannah. Hannah, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you might want to say.
I'm Hannah. I play Marabella Graveneye, a freshly minted level 7 cleric of the Grave Domain. My fun fact this week is that apparently in the 1800s in London, people used to say prunes instead of cheese since grins were seen as childish.
But say all of that again.
London, 1800s. For slow photos or whatever, people wouldn't say cheese, they would say prunes.
Oh!
Because smiling was seen as childish.
Got it. That's why.
So that's why they look like that. Okay.
That's why the Olsen twins also say prune.
Prune.
The Olsen twins say prune.
That's
in
right.
photos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for that, Hannah.
Why?
And let's go on to someone else who doesn't smile. Natasha, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and anything else you want to say. Natasha's back! Yay!
Yay! I'm Natasha, and I play Princess Griselda Calzini, and she's a pallet elf, and she's a piggy named, oh my god, Ladybug!
You can't forget Ladybug.
I would never. And I'm so powerful. Yes. That's it.
Yeah, it's very fun for me as a DM and also for Natasha to come back as a druid with level 4 spells. Things are gonna get wacky. And hello everyone, I am Dylan McCullum. I am your Dungeon Master. This is PairOfSocks Lost. It is an adventure based on the 5e adventure book Wild Beyond the Witchlight. but we are very far beyond that at this point. It is unrecognizable, mostly because I brought in some other things that are recognizable. I wear my inspirations on my sleeve. There's a lot of Wizard of Oz, there's a lot of Peter Pan, there's a lot of Alice in Wonderland, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Basically, I mashed them all together, made it dark, made it my own headcanon, and I forced my friends to walk through it, and it's been a lovely time. Before we even get into the, proper recap of me being all hoity-toity and with the music in the background, a lot happened the last time we played. It was our 30th session. It was a big combat. If you all remember those who were there, slog, down and out, drag out fight, people going down, people getting close to the edge. And at the end of the day, the Scarecrow botched twice and rolled a 100, add 20, because I decided to add 20 to that, 120 level botch, and ended the fight, not that quickly, just ended the fight pretty decisively in our hero's favor. Though some more botches were happening, with Golzog losing a memory, and, of course, elsewhere, our dear friend Zara had a much different encounter. Effectively, if it were not for an entity that was clearly obsessed with her, losing her life. Last we knew about Zara, or at least last we as an audience knew about Zara, she woke up in a doll's body. As you can see, Jasmine is not with us. I wonder what's happening. Okay. So, let's get into the actual recap. There's going to be a lot of me talking this time around, gang. But I'm so happy that you're all here. Let's get back into it. Ooh, I'm so happy to have Griselda back. Because that means Ladybug's back. The true greatest character of all.
Yeah, my bad.
All right. Last we left off, our group of adventurers found a way to lure the Scarecrow from its lair. While doing so, their friend, if they have anything to say about it, Zara, snuck into the Scarecrow's lair, destroying the thought patch, severely weakening the Scarecrow, lessening its ability to fight, do damage. And while fighting on two fronts, they finally ended its reign of terror. The memories and ideas that it was holding back for so long, flooding into the world. But while Zara was alone, in a different plane or different area, sorry, can you not hear the music? Okay. The cat took its opportunity to play a game with Zara. And in that game, Zara effectively lost her life. In an odd turn, though, the cat, almost pleading with Zara to let it save her. At first saying no, Zara then let the cat decide. What becomes of that choice remains to be seen. Before we get to the immediate aftermath of this battle, we have to go back to about a week ago. Before the tank, before the blank spade, before the big idea, their friend, Griselda Calzini, took their acquaintance took Ladybug, Iris, took Sierra, and wandered off on their own journey for a moment. Over in the world of Hither, back to a land of shadow and muck and grime and stagnation. The land ruled by the youth, or as we all know now, a boy named Peter. There is a hill protected by cartoon trees. A hill and mountain full of keys that go to locks unknown. Inside that hill lives a goblin. At least that's how it was for a while. Now, after about a week, Tell Me Hill is home to a vast number of others. Griselda, you sit with Ladybug looking out at the landscape of cartoon trees, and you reflect, as we all reflect, on things that we all, for sure, saw happen. We reflect on you coming back to Hither, on you going back to the tree where all the rabbits, where Longscarf and his band of rebels gather. You went down into the basement and talked with the wicker dog, known as Toto. And while your companions were learning their own lessons, you learned something very important. That Toto used to be the dog of old Dottie, the ruler of Yon, a place that people rarely go. We know it was difficult to traverse from hither to thither, but from hither and thither to Yon, that's a different story altogether. It wasn't too long after your arrival that the bullywugs, the frogs, and the snails, and the shadows attacked the tree once more, for reasons unclear to you. But you and your vast amount of power, you were able to fend them off. Though the tree was destroyed, and Toto was freed. Toto came along with you to Tell Me Hill as a last bastion, a place for refuge. For refugees. Excuse me. In this time, Sierra explains to you why this is all happening. For those who may not remember, Sierra, the giant snail who has befriended the group and is also a riding snail and has also a weird Shakespearean level issues with her family, explained at least some of what was happening there. That long ago, this land did not have talking bullywug frogs and snails, that they were just normal frogs and snakes and lizards and snails that lived as they normally do. But as the world grew into stagnation, becoming one giant swamp of a place, it became the domain of the frogs, of the shadows, of stillness. And in those ponds and muck, the bullywugs made a pact with the youth and became more powerful. And as, too, did the snails. Though the snails did not always align with the ideas of the bullywug frogs, no. The snails enjoyed being simple creatures just watching, at least for a time. Slowly but surely, snails were converted into this idea that they don't want to go back to the way it was. Deeming all those who follow the path of going back to being simple garden snails the salted path. It was in one of those attacks long ago where the bullywugs and rebel snails attacked a settlement that Zara thought she had lost her entire family and ran, not knowing that she was really abandoning them. And so it seems that at least her son, and perhaps her mate, had been turned. Another thing you learned, very important thing, is that if you ever wanted to get to Yon, you needed a passport. And the passport to get to Yon was a ruby article of clothing. Anyone would do, but they're very difficult to come by. Some say they might be readily available, as readily as they can be. In the city in the sky, Fable Rise. You feel compelled at this point that you have to get back to your group of friends to make any kind of progress. It's in this moment of reflection that you're having that Iris comes up to you. Iris, who, if for those who do not remember, is the Haragon, the rabbit friend or acquaintance, who was kind of their guide, their leader, the one rabbit who still has their shadow. Iris kind of plops down next to you as you look out over the cartoon trees, just like swaying in like that dancey, sing-song, Toontown-esque way. So, are you leaving soon then?
Just me? You don't want to come with?
Well, I mean, look, if you want me to come with you, I will, obviously. But then, of course, without you here, really, it's just Long Scarf all alone, and I don't know, you know. He seems sad, and I feel like I don't know if I want to leave him.
Can I do perception check on that?
Insight, you mean?
Or insight? Yeah. Like,
course.
why should I want to leave him? Shoot. Well, I have advantage. First one's 10. Gosh, dang it. 10.
10. With a 10, you don't get too much, but it's pretty. You, over the course of the week, have gotten a little closer with Iris, and Iris, Iris is clearly in love with Longscarf, and she kind of knows you know that. It doesn't seem though like that's the entire reason. Like, it's not like, oh, it's just because she loves him, but like that's clearly playing a factor.
Yeah. Okay. So Griselda senses this vibe, and she is gonna pull another vibey mood. Can she like? Are there like keys everywhere? Like little piles?
Yeah. So that's inside the mountain. You're kind of outside on the hill. Inside the hill is where all of the keys, like all the lost keys, kind of go. But you can go inside if you want. What are you looking to do?
I want to say, Griselda says, 1 second, and she wants to go vibe out a key, and that will determine if she wants Iris to come or not. This is a very vibey mood.
Okay. Okay. You go inside. Make an insight check for me.
I love insight checks. Okay, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Give me 1 second. Sorry, so Jingle Jangle. You know enough now that like to actually get a key, you would need like Jingle Jangle's full like a deal to be made, and you already brokered like a pretty difficult peace deal with Jingle Jangle and the rabbits, who like were at odds for a while. But Jingle Jangle looks at you and goes, "Oh, hello. What are you looking for?"
I am going to leave, but I'm looking for something that might help me and my friends in the future.
Okay. I know it's I know Jingle Jangle asks a lot, but what will you give me?
Oh, what will I give? What's Jingle Jangle like? What do I have? I have some berries. I guess I have those sending stones. She like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'll trade her a sending stone. Can I just show it to her? Oh, I can give concepts. Is this true? I can give concepts?
You can try whatever you want.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Can I give Jingle Jangle a hug?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
No, no smile.
Yeah, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay, 14. Ooh, okay, 14.
14. Okay. Jingle Jangle just kind of goes, I like you. Jingle Jangle likes you a lot, but I already have dozens of new people living in my home, and now you want a key, or something to help, and so I don't. And I know that you have helped me in the past, but I just think it feels a little bit. I want to hug you, but that's not the payment I can really receive here.
Okay. Takes out one of the sending stones. How about this? This is if you ever need anything from me in the future, and you want to ask me, you can stay in touch with me. And she like gives her a sending stone.
Oh, Jingle Jangle like the idea of being able to contact friends. The deal is done. Ah, Jingle Jangle has just the thing. And with your 20 insight, this affects Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle dives into the pool of keys, and you just hear like, ding, 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 ding. They lost this one. Good. And Jingle Jangle comes back up with like the key in her mouth, and the key is like silver with a very intricate like it's a very big key. You know, they're not like little house keys. They're like, you know, big chunky keys, and it has like a weird filigree of like a vine snaking up and a rose, and you just see like she goes okay. When you get to the city in the clouds, there's going to be a door, and you're going to want to open it. And when you get to the city in the clouds, you're going to want to open it with this key. And when you open it with this key, you won't have to do a lot of other stuff.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jingle Jangle. And she like almost goes into hug, but then just opens her arms.
Oh yeah, we can have a hug for free. It was just I didn't want it for the transaction.
Yay! No smile. He gives her a hug.
Jingle Jangle will hug you.
Okay, so then I know. So now Griselda knows exactly what to say to Iris.
Okay. So Iris is just like waiting.
She goes back, puts it in. Iris, I think you should stay and keep Jingle Jangle company. And Long Scarf too. But Jingle Jangle too.
All right. I don't mean to abandon you. It's just that. All right, I'll do that. Don't get hurt while you're over there. And say hi to the others for me. Even Zara, say hi to her. We'll keep things steady on here. Yeah. You're taking Ladybug then?
Of course I'm taking Ladybug.
And sorry, gang, Marty was having technical difficulties, and so should be back right away, and the boxes won't be as messed up as they are right now. It's part of how this all works. Also, thank you for the anonymous gift subs, everyone. That was very kind of you. Sorry that we're not always on the ball. Thanking you for that. I just have to be in the whole thing.
Thank you.
Okay, this might take a second because I'll have to reorganize everyone.
Okay. Heck yeah.
She goes, okay, so, here's my map. With this, you should be able to, you have your passport. You should be able to just kind of, you're very good with vibes. You've always been probably the best with understanding how people think and feel. That's kind of how you should traverse. Just think on your friends, and think about how they feel, and you should be able to kind of waltz right to them.
Whoa. Okay. Griselda picks up Ladybug and just like holds her close to her face. And I understand. But sends the vibe to Ladybug of like, I don't really understand, and you're gonna have to help me a lot.
Okay, yeah. Ladybug, like, just almost gets like I got it.
Great.
Sierra is like sitting, is there kind of by a whole bunch of other groups of like, there's some like bird people, Aarakocra, like some other people who are refugees on this place that are not just the rabbits, it's like other people in this world. And you look and you see Sierra kind of slowly slides up to you and nudges you. And you get the vibe from Sierra of just, the vibe is go with honor.
Whoa. Yeah, that makes Griselda stand a little taller. She nods at her.
Yeah, you previously discussed things with Sierra. Sierra, now that Sierra knows that her family's involved, she needs to stay. And
wow.
She can't leave just yet.
Yeah.
She needs to be with with her people in case anything happens. Basically said to you one night that like she's not going to leave her family again. And so you head off through the mist. Anything else you want to do before you leave?
Before I leave, I try to be, or Griselda tries to, she's been the leader of this whole group of people. She says bye to folks. Goodbye. You are my friends, but I'm going with my other friends. If you need me, talk to Jingle Jangle. Goodbye. Stay safe. And she walks out.
You see,
yeah.
Iris and Longscarf just goes, no, don't talk to Jingle Jangle. You talk to me, all right? I don't know. And like you just hear that as you're walking through the mist. It's like, no, it was not the agreement. And I was just like, stop it. They know she always says weird shit like that. Fine, okay. And like as they wave to you, the trees as you're walking around like, goodbye, Griselda, goodbye, see you soon, goodbye. As you just walking away, as this Toontown world kind of fades back into that muck and grime, and then into the mist you go. On the other side, like I said before, Tone, Marabella, Gulzog. It was a hard-fought battle. But as I said before, it feels like color, contrast, comes back to this world a little bit. You're staring at your friends and the kids, and you're sensing that something has happened. Memories of your time with them have flooded back in, and it's not a struggle to keep them in your hearts and mind. There's a sense of disbelief. But it's over. The kids kind of start to cheer, freaking out, throwing hats, throwing imaginary food out of nowhere, just everywhere. People are freaking out. You look over, you see Michael. Michael has a teddy bear clutched in one hand, a tear rolling down his cheek, and another fist just going like like this. Wilhelmina is at the moment nowhere to be found. Actually, Wilhelmina's nowhere to be found at the moment. You can see a couple of them during this fight, by the way. Some of them were getting kind of like hurt by the ravens, but then they would just like poof out of existence for a moment and then poof right back to where they were, just in a different area. And it was just like really messed up. You see the two mastiffs are still running around, and now they're like out of attack dog mode, and they're just like very cute, very big, but like very sweet. Just like running around, just still giving rides to the kids, but now it's fun instead of in wartime. Thicket is hanging out by a tree, just like tossing a blade up and down. Clearly went and posed by a tree to do this. He's actually doing pretty good at flipping the knife. But it's over.
If Thicket were a kid in the 90s, what kind of t-shirt would Thicket be wearing?
That's a great fucking question.
Thank you very much.
The thing is, I want to get that right, and I don't know if I can just say it off the top of my head.
You don't have to say it right now. You can think about it.
That is worth the slow burn.
I think I want to do...
my first thought is Dare, but like ironically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it would probably wear.
That's Dare, but the D's crossed out or something.
Which I actually don't think I had it there.
R. Like, he doesn't know what Dare means, but it looks cool. Like, the font is cool, so he's like, oh yeah. Dare.
Just put duct tape over the D or something.
Yeah.
That's cool. I feel like, so Wilhelmina's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Wilhelmina. Yeah,
I feel like
Wilhelmina at the moment is nowhere to be seen.
I think Tone is just taking all of this in, and I think he wants to make sure someone should go check on the music box to make sure we still have it.
Mm-hmm.
And in honor of Zara, because Zara's not here, should search the Scarecrow's body. But I think I will go. I think Tone will go look for Wilhelmina. Actually, what Tone wants to do first is he says, I wish Griselda was here. Oh, I'll use my sending stone to try to reach out to her and tell her how good we've been doing. And then I'll say, Griselda, I hope you're okay. It's me, Tone. I wish you were here. Hope things are going okay. I could do that once per day, and I just burned the message that I would say.
And you just hear
we are with the forgotten children in a place that you probably wouldn't be able to find, but maybe you would know. It's hard to explain, but that's where we are. Then I'll send that.
You hear back pretty quickly. This jingle jangle, how you get this?
I'll have to respond tomorrow. I'll remember that. Tone will remember that.
Yeah.
And I'll put that away, and then I'll try to go find. Tone's going to try to find Wilhelmina.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
Golzog is just staring into the middle distance, having been zapped pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have we already talked about looting?
I mean, I'd love to help loot if someone wants to shake me out of my reverie.
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
I'll go make sure Tone is okay. Tone seems fine. He's sending a message.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Golzog?
Huh? Yeah?
Hi, buddy, are you okay? You're kind of staring in one spot for a long time without blinking.
No, I'm good. Thanks, Marabella. And Golzog's
Can I roll
gonna
an
search.
insight check?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check.
10.
Marty, you can roll a deception or persuasion and tell us what you got.
No, I think it's just that I actually am fine. So persuasion, I guess. 15.
15. Yeah. I mean, I think in this moment you're like, Maribel. I think you're like, okay, you know what? That was awful. What we just fought. That was horrible to look at. That was rough. Yeah, we're all kind of not doing great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's kind of like yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And yeah, to search this scarecrow and his crows, what do we roll?
Roll an investigation check.
All right. Good luck. What's your investigation, Marty?
My investigation is +1. I think we can both roll it though, right?
Yeah. All right. Good luck to myself, and I give myself guidance.
That's a good call.
Oof. 13.
8. So it's good that you gave it to yourself.
We are the worst group at investigating.
Honestly, when you're looking through the body of the scarecrow itself, it is not pleasant. It is a weird, like, everything feels rotted, like you find like bits of paper and stuff. It doesn't seem like anything is. It doesn't seem like there was anything on the scarecrow. As you're kind of leafing through it, you feel certain pieces of fabric kind of almost disintegrate the second you touch it. Not like magically, like as if like from age.
Oh, I found a cool shirt. Never mind.
Yeah, in fact, there is like a moment where you feel like you almost got something, like a scroll of some kind, and then it just like completely
Oh.
Golzog sort of is gonna shake a gross dusty thing off and go like, ugh, I really wish we had someone in the group who was like good at looting and finding stuff on dead bodies.
I know, it's a weird thing to want to have, but yeah, same. This is gross.
There is a like jolt in the back of your mind, Marabella, though, as you're kind of dealing with this body. And you just kind of hear a voice saying, "Put them to rest."
Oh, well, yeah, that would be now. That would count. Yeah.
Are you okay, Marabella? You
Yes, I'm good.
just
Remember,
returning the favor. You checked on me. I thought I'd check on you. Good.
You know, Gulzog, I like the cut of your jib. I heard someone say that once. Didn't really make sense to me, but I think it means that you are a good person.
Oh, thanks.
You're
Goes
welcome.
like
You want
gonna
to
walk
help me
away.
dig a hole? Oh, goodbye.
Oh, no, sure. Yeah, if you're offering, yeah, Golzog will help you dig a hole.
Can I kind of like teach Golzog how I like to dig holes? Is that a weird thing?
I'm no stranger to digging holes.
Yeah, no, you can of course teach him how you like to dig holes.
Whole montage.
There's a full moment though as you start to dig a hole where you see Copper just goes like, "Oh hell yeah, hole digging," and just also joins.
Oh, right, guys. Yeah, you've got a group. Okay, so normally people think you have to dig a rectangle, but wrong. You actually want to dig more of like a long oval shape, because that way it gives the arms a little bit more room. You want to make sure that whoever you're putting in there is going to be comfortable in that sense. Not that they're actually, alive or anything, but it helps in the passing if the corpse is feeling good.
This is a grave. Because you're a grave digger. No worries.
Right.
Happy to help you dig.
Oh, I thought, yeah, when I said dig a hole, did you think I had to like go to the bathroom or something?
I don't know. That's why I dig holes in the broken spike. Either bathroom or barbecue, depending on the type of hole that we're digging. Different holes for
been a day where you
those.
mix up the holes?
No one has ever mixed up a hole. You use the bathroom one right away, and then you cover it back up.
That's good. That's smart.
Then what do you do for the dead body?
We usually leave them where they lie if it's on the battlefield, or which I've been told, I haven't been out there. Or if they're our own, we take them home and we, after stripping them of all their stuff, burn them by shooting a flaming arrow into the pyre.
Oh yeah!
Really? You put them in a pile and then burn the whole pile?
On a pile of wood. It's called a pyre.
Oh.
And then you burn with it, pretty much all their not without all their stuff, except they get their weapon on their chest to go to the afterlife.
Oh, that's really interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, back to digging.
Okay.
You start digging. Tone, make a perception or investigation check.
Happily. I'll do perception, and that's gonna be. Sorry, my app's loading. Because I didn't. All right, wasn't right. Perception will be. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're looking around and you you can see Little Oak is looking like weirdly suspicious, like almost guilty, like has like a branch like down and is like looking like and like keeps looking back at where like their hand branch is. And with a 20, you can hear like little like sniffles, like.
Do the sniffles sound like they're coming from Little Oak or someone else or something else?
Coming from behind like the hand, like the branch that like essentially the bush that Little Oak is creating.
Hmm. Hello? Is everything okay?
Who's there?
It's just me, Tone. I'm by myself.
Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah,
Who is it?
that's Will.
That's Will. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, is everything okay?
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm happy.
Is it? Were you scared? It's okay to be scared. No.
At that point, Wilhelmina kind of like you can see through the bushes, like through the trees. Will like kind of clearly crying a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, I know. Could you maybe come here? Because we should talk, but in private.
Okay. Okay. And then I'll go over and make sure that no one is watching us.
Wilhelmina instantly like throws her arms around you and starts like crying.
I'll just, as best I can, I'll just hold her and just not say anything and just carefully stroke her.
For a moment, there takes a moment, and Wilhelmina just goes, "Yeah, I was really scared, but I couldn't let them see, so."
Everyone gets scared, and the best leaders are the ones who fight even when they are scared. And I think everyone would be so proud of you and how you handled this.
But I'm so excited, but we're not forgotten anymore. So what if we're done?
What do you mean? What if you're done?
Well, we're still lost, and I don't know what to do. I've done this. Lead them. Follow Rufio for a while. I don't know. I don't remember what it's like to not be forgotten.
Well, this is kind of the beginning of something new for you and for everyone else. And beginnings are always the hardest. So it's a new beginning, and don't give up. You'll find a new home. And I'm always here as a part of your home, and you can always come help me if you need to be with someone.
I'm scared to grow up.
I think a lot of people feel that way.
But I'm not as scared as Pan.
Peter?
Yeah, the youth or whatever. I get it, but I'm not as scared. Okay, yeah, thank you. Just don't tell everyone that I was doing this. Cause I'm freaking Will of the Feywild. I got a reputation to uphold.
Would you do me a favor?
What?
When we leave here, we could be going to a lot of different places, and a lot of us have a habit of disappearing for long periods of time. Some unexpectedly. Would you take care of those 2 little pups?
Oh, the dogs that just came out of nowhere?
Yeah, that I just created out of nowhere. I feel
that
great.
Were like in perfect sync with us battle-wise. It was awesome. Of course. What, you think I'm not? You think I wasn't going to use my whole kid factor to try to make you give us the dogs?
Well,
we're keeping the dogs, Tone.
Okay, well, you could save your energy. I was gonna give them to you all anyway.
There are dogs.
I know, they're your dogs. They're your dogs. Dog.
What are you gonna do? Take your kid's dog away?
No, I'm not gonna take anyone's dogs away.
I'll let you name one. I'll let you name one of them. I'll let you name one of them, and that's it.
Okay. The one with the white spot on the end of its nose.
Yeah.
That one's Snowball. Oh, okay. I can do better than that. All right. You do one now. No, you come up with a name. Come up with a better name.
Ragathar, Destroyer of Worlds.
Okay, that's better. Okay, I'm sorry. Fine. Ragathar and Snowball. Those are pretty good names.
The juxtaposition's great. Okay.
They make it.
Hey, Little Oak, thanks for the cover, but also, how did he find me? And Little Oak is going, I have no idea. I have no idea. How did you see through the ruse?
Magic, and I turn myself invisible.
Ah! 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 And then just hear a scream, cuts off. It's around this point where we go back to the group digging and burying. Is there anything you would like to say to finish off this ritual?
Yes. So I forget the exact ritual that I said like a year ago when we started, but I know that talking to the corpse throughout was an important part of it. So throughout the digging ceremony, Marabella will be talking about the battle, about kind of the Scarecrow's last moments, about kind of those waves of memories, about some of the ones she got back, of being with the children. What's some of the like ones we don't really interact with as much, Dylan?
of the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Snowdrop, Phil, Piper, and Dungarees.
Wow.
I remember Phil and Piper trying to teach me how to do a cartwheel and it not going very well. Played Snowdrop at a game of chess. He beat me.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like sharing these little things that came back of their time here. I remember a bunch of kids trying to tell jokes to Zara to get her to laugh, and not one of them did. And as the dirt kind of starts to pile, we're digging a hole, lay the corpse in, and then on the corpse, she'll put back kind of the torn and dilapidated clothes that just fell off, and place those delicately on top. Put both of his arms down with hands facing up in the hole, and then she'll start to cover him up. On the top of the grave, oh, do I have a fun spell? I decompose, which is like already happening. Pouring salt in the wound, am I right? Can I have like a packet of just wildflower seeds?
Yeah.
Maribel will put a couple where the scarecrow's head is, in lieu of some sort of tombstone. And she'll pour a bit of water over that. She'll take out her ace of spades and kind of
The spade of aces.
yes, thank you. The spade of aces, and plant that in the center. May you finally now be at peace, and know that all the memories you need are with you. How'd I do, Coach?
Great. Can
Can I roll a religion check?
Make a religion or persuasion check.
Oh, man, good luck, me. Religion or persuasion? Definitely religion. It's just like not where I want it to be. 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you get like a gust on the wind, and you can feel the soil almost like moisten around the seeds as if it's already taken root. And there's just a calm that takes you. Yeah, you feel like you have successfully laid someone to rest. That there was there was a lot of emotion that was coming from this entity, and it seems like it's quieted. Around this time, walking through the mist, Griselda, you and Ladybug, as a gem pig, also has the scent of your friends. Make an insight check or an arcana check. Both would be with advantage, regardless, but make one of those.
Rolled 2 17s, so 17.
17. You can feel that anyone else traversing through the mists alone wouldn't have this acute ability to be able to potentially pinpoint your friends. You still don't understand the ramifications of what the monarch means, but a magic within you flares. With a 17, you start to hear, as you kind of get in tune with like the wavelength of the people you're trying to find, you hear shouts and screams from a battle. You hear little snippets of conversations that you don't understand, you don't need to, but from a very deep, gravelly voice who seems very serious, saying, "I am the blank spade." Moving forward, you hear a loud, shrill voice. They're like, "Who are you? Don't put me in the bag!" Whoa! Different little things are flowing in, almost memories. And the one memory that kind of focuses you, the one voice that you hear, is a familiar voice, although it is sinister in tone usually. It's the voice of the cat. But you hear the voice of the cat saying, No, we were supposed to play together. Zara, we will play together. And you don't see any of these things, but you're just hearing these thoughts, these errant conversations. But you see in front of you through the mist, you see Golzog and Griselda. No, you see Golzog, sorry, and Marabella at a grave. And you step through the mist. And suddenly it's as if you just walked right through, and you're there. Marabella and Golzog. Griselda and Ladybug appear out of nowhere. They essentially blink into existence right next to you.
What yet?
Oh my grumsh!
Ladybug. Marabella runs and gives Griselda a hug.
Golzog runs toward Ladybug and, if allowed, scoops her up.
Well,
There's two
Griselda's
people running at you.
Yeah. Griselda's hugging Ladybug, so that means it's a group hug.
Okay, great.
Oh, cute.
Make an
love
animal
that.
handling check,
All of us?
Golzog. No, just Golzog. Make an animal handling check.
Okay.
15.
15. Ladybug knows you were trying to hug them first. Like, Ladybug clocked it. Like, Ladybug just goes, oink, and then as the hug becomes a group hug, you can just see Ladybug, like, corner of the IU, like, oink.
Golzog, like, nods back to Ladybug.
Like, Ladybug knew. Ladybug knows.
Ladybug.
Hey.
So yes, out of seemingly nowhere, in a very weird moment for you, you Griselda, but you are back and your friends are here, and you have successfully traveled through the mist to them.
So they ran and hugged Griselda, and Griselda kind of like looks behind her, even though she's happy. Like what? Can she do any kind of check about that or no?
That's kind of what the insight check was. Was the 17 was like, basically there was a check to see like if you heard anything, and then there was a check to see if you at all found them, and then there was a DC for if you even understood any of it. You got the DC of like, you heard it, which is weird.
But I don't understand it. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't understand it.
But then that lady, so then, yeah, girl was like, did a lady yell at you?
Did a lady yell at us?
Yeah.
We just fought a scarecrow.
You said, don't put me in a corner? Yeah.
Don't you heard a voice shout, "Don't put me in a bag," or "Don't put me in that bag."
Don't put me in that bag.
Oh.
And Griselda looks at the grave. Whoa.
Look, I was kind of zoned out for the "don't put me in the bag" part. You might want to ask one of them about that. But in the grave, that's the scarecrow.
Who?
Right. So, and Griselda's gonna go into like summation of the last however long this has been, because time works differently now. Wait, did Griselda ever know? Did you ever see Natasha the children?
I just came in for that one session where we first saw the brains. I above the table know this, but Griselda doesn't.
So Griselda doesn't know about the children at all.
No, Griselda knows about you know about the children.
I know
You've
they
seen
exist.
the children.
I just didn't know like any of the.
You left pretty quickly though.
Yeah.
She left from this very camp to go.
Right.
Because like you guys wanted to go with the kids, and Griselda didn't understand because she didn't have any relationship with the kids, so she went to go get Toto, and then that's why she was at the trees.
Do you remember the kids now?
And yeah, so Griselda, you do now have, and in those memories, I'll say, you still have like the least relationship with the kids, but you do remember, like clearly, you and the kids are just kind of like, But like but you clearly remember now that you at least know them. Like you're not like you don't have to be like, oh, I'm super friendly with them, but like you remember days that you spent with them and trying to help them. But the rest of them always took point in that relationship.
And can I follow up Marabella's recap with, you know what? But what matters is that we all survived, and the 4 of us are back together again. The whole gang back together.
I run back during this just to join the group.
4?
And Golzog hugs Tone.
And then
What?
And then when I get to when you heard the part about when I overheard the part about being put in a bag, and I say, "Oh, you mean her?" And I reach into the bag of holding, I pull out the head of the Red Queen.
Yeah, you see in like a Futurama domed glass jar, a head of essentially like of a regent queen with like the Queen of Hearts, like the red hair and she goes like, "Oh, if you do that again, I swear I will destroy all of you. You will die a painful death."
Put it back in.
Yeah, put it back in.
No.
That was the Red Queen. That was the queen. That was the queen who was commanding all the. Well, okay. And then I explained the whole deal about the hearts and the cards and how the Queen of Glass is Alice. But more importantly, now we know there's a bomb that's going to go destroy the city in the sky that I can't remember the name of right now.
Pinecrest.
Film. What?
Prismere.
No, that's where we are. We're all in Prismere.
Fable
Rise. Yes. Sorry, the Scarecrow is
yes, the Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow.
Wait, Golzog, what do you mean the 4 of us?
What do you mean the 4 of us?
The 4 of us. Me, you, Tone, Griselda, the original gang, back together again.
And Zara.
Oh, brother. And I look to the camera.
Where's Zara?
Zara.
Sorry.
Who
Zara
is Zara?
The tiny one. Zara. Zara, she's really sweet.
She likes killing things.
Like killing things. Where's Zara?
Not really good at teamwork. She just kind of does her own thing.
I
Loves
couldn't
murder.
tell you guys, but I think I'd remember if we met a tiny person who loves murdering things. I mean, besides all these crazy kids. Am I right?
Can I roll an insight check on this?
Of course you can.
I mean, I know what's happening.
Like that guy? Golzog points at
23.
Ticket.
23. You can tell that Golzog isn't like doing a really unfunny joke. Like that's your first thought or hope, and
yeah, like maybe he lost his sense of humor.
Yeah, but like you're looking at him and you're like, oh.
Why's everyone looking at me funny?
There's a fit person with us.
There's me, Griselda, Ladybug. Is that the number 5 you're talking about? I mean,
No.
she's a gem pig, but she counts as a member of the group. Yeah, you do, Ladybug.
Oink.
I love you so much.
Golzog.
Where's
Yeah.
Zara?
I know you'll appreciate this because we just spent several days trying to recover the memories of all of these children. Okay?
Yeah.
I think something has influenced you to lose your memory of one of our essential friends. And I think you can appreciate this because we've been spending a lot of time trying to save our memory of these kids. So you can't tell me that you don't understand that maybe something may have affected your memory.
That can't be possible. We killed the memory guy. The memory cop can't.
We are currently in a magic place. Go ahead,
What?
sorry. Griselda, I want to hear what you have to say because I miss you so much.
Did you? I miss you too, Tone. Oh, by the way, I gave your stone away.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. um.
Oh, you
Oh,
know you can just give away like ideas. Like I give away the color of my hair. That's why my hair is white.
You didn't give away
Oh.
the idea of the color of your hair. Your hair is white.
I
Well, I
did.
mean, that's why
Don't
my
you?
hair no longer has a color. Excuse me.
It looks nice, actually.
It suits you. I didn't. It
Ah.
doesn't look different, you know.
Like a silver intimidation fox.
Yeah. If you didn't tell me,
Uh,
I didn't know.
Thank you.
That's natural. But did you run into the cat? Because I heard the cat say
Yes.
We did.
you're gonna play with me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The cat's obsessed with getting us all to play his sick game, and he's gonna kill us all if we don't play it. Is
But
what I remember.
he was sad.
What?
I don't remember him being sad.
He
Cool.
was really sad.
Golzog, did you give up a memory to the cat?
No, I gave up the color of my hair.
Okay.
I don't remember why. Had something to do with like why he was hunting us, and felt very ambiguous. And I definitely remember really wanting, after we sorted all this out, to play the game because I care about my friends and I don't want any of my friends to be killed. But I forget what his deal was.
Where is Zara?
What?
Where is Zara, by the way? And Maribella's gonna.
I couldn't tell you, Marabella. I don't know who Zara is.
Okay.
And
all right.
that's where we're going to end on the two questions. Not end, take a break. On the break of where is Zara and who is Zara? Very important questions.
More like
we'll
when
see.
is Zara?
More like when is Zara? Which is possible. We'll be back in a few minutes. Take a break, stretch your legs, get some water, get a snack. We'll be back in like 5 to 8 minutes, and we'll see you then. welcome back, everybody. Last we left off, before the break, they don't know where Zara is. Golzog doesn't know who Zara is, and there's also an imminent threat on the floating city of Fable Rise. What's gonna happen? Let's find out. Alright, so yes, picking up where we left off, you're realizing that you don't know where Zara is, and Golzog clearly doesn't know who Zara is.
Okay, Golzog's not going to be useful right now.
Hey!
Yes. Okay, you two who have all your memories, should we? There's some kind of bomb to the Fable Rise, which we have a mild investment in because we met some citizens of Fable Rise, and I think we don't want to have a huge island from the sky coming down and crashing and killing.
I still know about the Fable Ride stuff.
And then there's Zara.
Well, you know where she was
Or
last.
there isn't, but the Fable Ride stuff. I'm right there with you, man. What are we gonna do?
We have to help the Fable. We have to help the Fable Rizians. The Fable Rizians. The Fable Rizians. The Fable.
Fable-borians?
The citizens
The
of
Fable.
Rise.
The
What?
Fable Rights?
Well,
I feel like Rizens.
The Fable Raisins.
The Fable Raisins. Great.
we should
Yeah.
also keep that cat in mind because you guys are my dearest friends. And if,
Golzog.
What?
Do you
Thank you.
think we would be lying to you about a person named Zara?
I guess not,
Intimidation.
but you could be under the influence of something.
What did you just say?
think this?
Like I'm saying, you could be high on heroin. No, you could be like
Did you
Under-
forget your place?
some sort of I forget my place all the time. Where are we?
I don't know. Where are we?
We're in
Right.
Prismere. And what? Yeah, go ahead.
Pause. Tone, you dropped Zara off at where she needed to be for the bomb, right?
Yeah,
No,
we can
Tone
go
dropped
check
the
on it.
bomb off and then came back.
Golzog, shut up! You're not helping right now. We've got to
We
find
made
our
a
friend.
bomb. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, Griselda just gives him Ladybug to pet.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
What are you talking about?
Oh!
Nice.
Poor pig.
Nice. Good work.
I love you so much.
I feel like we should
You're a special little lady.
say goodbye to our friends here, to these children, and then maybe try to go find Zara, and then figure out a way to. Well, we have one way to go to Fable Rise, but figure out a way to get there as soon as possible, so that
You know
we
what? I actually
find
am.
a way, so that we could find a way to stop this bomb.
I think that's a great idea. That'll clear the Zara thing up for me, and then we can get to what really matters, which is the saving Fable Rise. And we should
Unless
say
we want
goodbye
to
to our
help-
friends first.
The
Yeah,
Fable
unless
Rise.
we want the kids. Was it very far from here? Because the kids could help us. They know Zara. Right? Wilhelmina. Is she here?
Yeah, Wilhelmina's just like, yeah,
You remember Zara, right?
yeah.
Okay, see, Golzog, would Wilhelmina lie?
I don't know. Hey, Wilhelmina, how often do you lie?
To you?
Yeah.
Wilhelmina like looks at you all. This feels like a trick question because like I
It's-
feel like you want me to say not a lot, but I do lie to Golzog a lot.
Oh
Don't
god.
worry,
Well,
don't
that
worry
makes
about
sense.
him.
Of course you do.
Do you think you could help us?
She
find
does like to
Zara?
play pranks.
Yeah, see, I lie to you about not important stuff.
Yeah, but like this could be something you're phrasing as an important thing to get me to fall for the prank. I've fallen
Okay.
for literally every single one of your pranks. So
Well, do you think you and the rest of the gang could help us find Zara while we maybe, and then we could maybe come back together?
We don't know where Zara is. She didn't come back.
Well, I know where we left her, but I don't
well,
know.
hey, Tone. If you're
Well,
talking
She's
about
not come back.
if Zara was in your guys' memory, doing what the bomb was supposed to do, wouldn't she just be at the thought patch where you left the bomb?
Spoken very suspiciously, but like someone who knows who Zara is.
I know what our plan was. We spent all that time building that bomb, and for some reason, you flew the bomb over, which I was like, I don't know, I can just fly the bomb over myself. But you insisted on doing it, and I don't remember why. It was something to do with like it was your perception, so you could follow the plan.
What?
I'm
Go to
gonna
your
take-
friggin' friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Ladybug back.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I thought that was.
Oh, okay, hi.
I'm sorry.
I love that pig.
Bye. Okay. I think
Okay.
we should.
Also, I am trying to go to the city in the sky because I have a key.
Oh, it's great.
And I don't know, are you guys looking for ruby clothing?
How come?
No,
Oh.
Is this a Zara thing or a
but
different
we
thing?
could help you find ruby clothing if you need it.
Well, and if you tell us why you need ruby clothing, maybe we would find some ruby clothing for ourselves.
Well,
No, we
it's
wouldn't.
the sky. And it's used as a passport and it's a whole thing.
A passport to get where?
To
Yawn.
Yan.
Oh, well, I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind being able to get to Yan. So if we find some rubies, we should all have them.
Oh, do you remember Toto? And then can I just like flash spirit him in here?
Oh. So,
What?
first of all, I don't think any of you ever interacted with Toto at all.
Never once.
No.
And I think one of the
I mentioned him once.
I think
maybe.
you mentioned that there was. I think you mentioned what about Toto, and they were all like, "What?"
They were like, "Fuck
you were like,
kid."
none of you were thinking about what Toto wants, and they were like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah.
So, basically, what happens is, and you can describe, there is a much like all of the other spirit guardians that come out of Ladybug's little collar. Instead of a bear, this bear spirit that happens, a little like small little like terrier just kind of pops out, like a spirit terrier.
A
It's just
Sparrier.
Yeah, a Sparrier just kind of like pops out and just it kind of like runs around a little bit.
But does he look like Wicker?
No. So this spirit is not like actually Toto. It's just like a spirit of his. And so no,
Like
he
in
doesn't. he
Tears
doesn't-
of the Kingdom.
Yes, almost exactly
yeah.
like in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's almost
Incredible.
exactly that mechanic.
Yeah.
It's a terrier that looks like a little terrier, but has dead sunken eyes that don't go anywhere.
Hell yeah.
That-
Hell
And it
yeah.
makes headshots the whole time.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
good job,
And
good
for it
job.
to do anything, you have to chase it down and press a button, and it's really.
And when you need
Oh, I
it,
just
it's
leave
never
him up.
there. Yeah. And it's stuck down the mountain.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, no. So, but Toto in this form doesn't look like Wigger or isn't giant. Toto, like the spirit version of Toto, is just a little terrier.
But
But for a moment, while it's bamfed out, though, for the moment, you all feel like yourself have this sense of like community and family and like viciousness and like I will protect my pack come through to you.
Arr.
hard.
Four of them.
Does it affect Golzog's memory of Zara at all?
In no way.
There'd have to be a memory of Zara in order for it to be effective.
Nice. You
You see, as you're kind of getting ready to go looking for Zara, make a perception check, everyone.
All right. Good luck, Tone. Guidance.
Perception check.
18.
12.
Perception? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 10.
17.
With guidance?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Dope.
Shockingly, none of you see or notice that Thicket has come up right behind you.
Oh my god.
Wow.
With a nat
Oh.
20.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Wow, dare
so-
to be different.
Yeah, so Thicket just kind of goes, ahem.
Ticket!
I heard you all talking.
Hey, Thicket, what's up, bud?
I heard you talking about the fact that you can't find Zara.
Do you know who Zara is, man?
Shut up, Gulzog.
Hey,
Nice.
don't talk to me that way.
Nice. Cool.
And honestly,
Thickett's
Uh-huh.
cooler
Dylan,
than Golzo.
yeah.
can I throw in an intimidation check for
Of
the
course-
hey, don't talk to me that way?
Of course you can.
Can I help Thicket?
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Am I just rolling regular intimidation?
Yeah, you're rolling an intimidation and he's rolling
Oh.
something.
Man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
4?
Woo.
Thicket's rolling
Woo.
good today, a 19.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, Thicket. Dare.
Yes.
Oh, that was investigate. It doesn't matter. They're both +1.
Thicket just goes like, hey, Gulzog, you do pretty good in a fight, but I think you should sit this one out.
Oh, can we all do that?
Oh, he said that. He said
I
that.
have saved your life before.
Guys, is Ticket cool?
Yeah,
This
and
was-
Griselda high fives him.
Oh, sick. Griselda's here.
Cool. Hey.
I was just
I
above
mean,
the
and-
table.
and-
I was the nicest to him prior to this. Okay.
It's true.
That's what you get. Nice
And-
guys
and-
finish last.
And Thicket just goes,
I resent that philosophy.
Thicket just goes like, okay, never mind. I'm not excited to see any of you. But
Oh.
I wait. So, I hear that y'all can't find Zara.
Yeah.
If
we
that's
need
the
somebody
case,
to-
it probably means that she doesn't want to be found.
Well, you know Thicket.
That is a good point.
You know Thicket.
Mm.
I don't know if any one of us could find Zara.
We also literally haven't looked for this Zara.
Golzog, I'm
person
trying
yet.
to give me place.
Okay.
I don't know if any one of us could find Zara. We might need a little bit of help.
Make a persuasion for reverse psychology check.
Okay. Advantage?
That's in there. It's just the principle.
Can I give him advantage by saying like, yes, my position as alpha of the group has been undermined?
Ew.
I do not consider
that a
Golzog
man?
alpha of the group, just to be clear.
Mm,
This is just for Thicket.
I think that if you said that, it would be a hindrance.
Okay, never mind. I won't say it.
I'll do it straight up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
15.
15. Exactly what I was gonna say. Zara
Yeah.
doesn't want to be found. And you'll need someone who is trained by her to surpass her to find her. Okay?
Eh.
All right, vibe check.
So Zara's friends with this kid we found at the carnival?
Yes, got a dog.
Okay. Let's see if you can hit the mark. And I take a piece of leather and I throw it up. And see if I can hit it with a knife.
How about we
Was
let him
that
come
in
with
your
us?
spare? Was that in your spare piece of leather pocket?
It's I tore it off of I tore it off of a piece of rope. Don't worry about it.
This is
One of those
make a-
patches is just bits of leather.
make a sleight of hand check to see like how fast you're able to do it, so that, like whether or not Thicket's surprised by this.
9.
9. Okay. Thicket can see it coming, so isn't gonna do it like it doesn't. Thicket doesn't look at it and just throws a dagger way off. Just like just doesn't look. And it goes up, and on a 3, Thicket just goes like.
Okay. I think he's ready.
And Thicket
This is the
pat
best day of Thicket's life.
Thicket like doesn't do a great job. Like Thicket is like stone faced, but does like a little like as you're looking at Thicket, does a little break to like look at where it flew. Like you can just see that Thicket kind of goes like.
Was the knife in the direction of the thought patch?
No.
Oh. Okay.
It
Alright, I'm
stabs
trying to
new
help him out.
Zara in
There
the
was
heart.
no rhyme or reason. And also, if you remember, the
Trying-
thought patch is like 30 minutes away.
All right. Well, trying to help him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, gang. All right, follow me.
Do you know where where are you going?
Yeah.
Where you least expect Zara to be.
The thought patch? Not the thought patch.
If I was Zara, she'd be right here. He goes over to a bush.
Okay.
But she would know that I would think that. So
Uh-huh.
she wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
That's what she trained me for.
Thank
So,
God
she-
you're here, Ticket.
So she'd probably be back at the thought patch.
Jesus Christ.
Good call.
So
All
the
right,
thing
here
I
we
said,
go.
the
Let's
one who
go to
doesn't
the
even
thought patch.
remember this person?
All right, let's go.
Lead the way.
All right, we're there.
Is it far?
I fast travel to the thought patch. I look at my map and I click. All right, I've been there before. Click.
Yeah.
Hey,
What
where-
were you
is it
saying?
far?
It's 30 minutes away. It's a little bit of a trek, but it's much
Oh, it's
less.
15 if we fly. Got it.
We all don't have flying.
No, I know.
shoes.
I know.
It's
That's what I was-
It's a
yeah.
little less the thought patch now, because obviously the scarecrow's gone. The dark foreboding that this journey was. It's not like a oh no. It's you're just kind of walking through the woods. Again, remember that like this place is full of like whimsical mushroom, like big fun colors.
Wait, can I grab some whimsical mushrooms for cooking later?
Yeah, make a survival check.
All right.
Oh no, there could be
Careful,
some
buddy.
Careful.
19.
Careful.
19. Okay,
That's
yeah,
okay.
you get some.
Oh yeah.
We all get horrific diarrhea.
Ah, bloody diarrhea. No.
Hannah, we all get more horrific diarrhea.
Yeah, that's true. We are on the road. We get the double-headed dragon.
So you find
That's
yourself
what it's
back
both ends.
at the
Gross.
circle of mushrooms. And you find yourself back at the circle of mushrooms, where the thought patch was. What are you doing?
Should we look to see if any like
Zara.
tracks? Oh,
Yeah, you can make a survival.
Here's
Metabella's
our-
doing a little. Metabella's doing a little song for Zara to be like she's a pet.
You can do a survival check.
Okay.
Come here, girl.
Oh, 19 again.
Survival. Oh, I'm good at survival.
Wait, all of
Not
them?
today. I botched.
Yeah, and anyone who wants to can. You're all there.
Oh, great.
If you ever want to jinx a roll, say
Oh,
I'm good at
no.
insert skill here.
25.
Why did I
25, baby.
do that?
Well, that's ironic. You don't even know who Zara is.
Yeah,
You
7.
described it pretty well.
And I got a good description of the thought patch.
Marty.
What?
25.
I got 19.
You're looking around and with a 25 you are able to see some kind of tracks. Something disturbed the foliage here. But it doesn't look. It doesn't look human. Like it looks human, but it's small. Something with a 25, it's a ridiculously high check of survival. You're able to see that there are some tracks going away from this place, and
They said Zara is small, right? That's what they told me.
they said Zara is small.
We
yeah.
definitely would. Yeah.
But so you're able to see like tracks. But what you're noticing is that it doesn't look like there's like. It looks like shoe prints, but like very tiny shoe prints. Not footprints, not any kind of animal tracks. Almost like a heel and toe of like a. I'd say, Gulzog, it'd be hard for you. Give me a history check, and it's a pretty low DC, but just to see if you even understand what these kind of shoes would be.
Oh, nope. 5.
That was the DC I set in my mind.
Oh, amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
like you have seen shoes that you don't understand come back from raids from your clan. That your people would never worn, but like, yeah, like they're like, it looks like almost like a little strappy shoe or like a clog almost. That's like,
But
would make
tiny,
these tracks.
teeny
Yeah,
tiny.
but very tiny, very small.
Okay, so what I'm about to describe is weird, but you described a weird small person. These tracks that I'm seeing, they're pretty clear tracks, but they're teeny tiny, and they're made by the type of shoe that, like, I don't know, like a peaceful farmer would wear, or a miller. Someone who's, if you're from a raiding culture, easy pickings, as they say.
No, that's not her. She would never be caught dead wearing those shoes.
All right, well,
Would it make too
I
much
don't know what to
noise?
tell you. That's what I found.
But where?
What about
Where did
what
it
if she
go?
didn't leave the place that this circle went to? Maybe we should go into the circle.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Can Ladybug be sniffing some stuff?
Oh yeah, sure.
Heck yeah.
Do you want to roll or do you want me to? For Ladybug? Okay.
You.
Yeah, that's a botch.
Ah!
So Ladybug, I think, is Ladybug is smelling no gems. Also, I think Ladybug, you can see Ladybug kind of sniffing, and every single thing that Ladybug sniffs, you just see Ladybug gets like repulsed by it. Just goes like oink, oink, oink.
Oh.
And
Golzog?
you get the
Oh, go ahead.
sense, like you specifically, Griselda, you get the sense that like this place used to be like, just because the magic's gone doesn't mean that like there's like a dark evil aura that used to reside here, and Ladybug is clearly picking up on that and is like, this is gross, I don't like this.
Are there actively dead? Not actively, because that's an oxymoron. But are there dead brains all over here?
No,
There's no dead brains.
no, because remember, so
The thought patch is like another pocket dimension.
the thought patch was like there was like a portal to it, and you're just at the portal to
Can I
it.
check to see if the portal's still active?
Oh!
Yeah,
Can I do an Arcana check?
yeah, make an Arcana check.
Ooh, not good. 13.
Um,
We're pretty
13.
good.
You can see that this circle is still intact, but it's the magic of it is tenuous. It's like the link is like you don't see it glowing the same way that you saw it. Like it seemed like always active. Now it's just kind of like a circle of mushrooms that are clearly there.
It doesn't look like it's active anymore.
It doesn't look like it's active. You could possibly activate it, but with the 13, that's all you get.
Can I roll a check to see if I remember any of the brains ever wearing shoes that look like those tracks?
Yeah, you don't remember that. you know that they had weird like stocks for feet. They didn't wear shoes like that.
Can I put my little foot up next to one of the tracks? Just see what's up.
Sure.
Golzog is gonna follow the tracks just out of curiosity.
Sure.
I'll go with because I'm curious.
Do I glean anything from putting my foot up to it? Can I do-
Well, you already rolled a bad survival check, right?
Yeah.
So no.
Okay.
And I want to stay mindful of how far away I get from the group, but I'm gonna follow them for a little bit, just to.
They are really hard to track. You're able to track them a little bit, like a little bit of ways, but you're with the 25. I can say this because it's a very high check. You're getting the sense that whatever made these tracks, not a lot of weight was indenting into the ground. Like they were very weak tracks.
Okay.
And at a certain point, they completely fall off. Like you're not even able to really find like, oh, where were they going? They are gone. You're able to see little though, like on the tree. You're able to see little scratches in the wood that doesn't look natural.
Oh.
With like I said, you had a 25 survival, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Make a nature check for me.
Ugh. 10.
Okay. With a 10, it feels like this was they're just little nicks in the wood of the tree that aren't like from a horn. They're too uniform. Best you could imagine is that it's some kind of metal did this.
How high up off the ground are the nicks?
Like a few inches.
So they are like at the base of all the trees.
Yeah, you're like looking at the tracks and you can kind of see like a little bit above where you're looking on the trees.
Can I switch from following the tracks to the nicks and see if I can follow those?
Yeah, I mean, with the 25, I'm basically giving you that information. You're unable,
got
at a
it,
certain
yeah.
point, you're not able to follow any tracks any further.
Got it. Including the nicks, like can't follow the nicks either. Yeah.
Yeah, I had Zara roll a stealth check.
Sure.
I feel like we should leave some kind of message here for Zara or something so that she would know how to find us.
But we haven't even gone into Todpact yet. Are we not going to?
Well, I don't think this portal is active anymore, but other people could maybe investigate it or look at it, see if we could use it. But I got nothing.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, but what do you got to roll?
Arcana. Anyone else? Because Tone already did an Arcana check, but anyone else can make an Arcana check on the mushrooms.
Boy, let's see. How's the 13?
I also rolled a 13.
We all got 13.
Stop, Dylan. Come on.
That's pretty crazy.
That's weird.
Come on, Dylan.
We're all stupid.
We're all dumb.
You all roll the 13. Okay, so you look at the you look at this the circle of mushrooms, and you all have the same, like you all share a single brain cell, and you all think of yourself at the same time. A magical jolt. And you just think to yourself, essentially, if you like either a specific spell or if you just like dump a spell slot into this thing, it may be enough to like restart the magic.
Okay.
Like that's the best you all can come up with in this moment, is like not a specific thing, just like if we just like throw a spell in there,
We all hold
it
hands.
should absorb the magic, right?
Can we try a cantrip?
Yeah, I have light.
What if we all throw one cantrip at it?
You can
Yeah.
you can
Do
try
it.
cantrips.
Oh god.
Alright. I'll do a
Oh,
decompose.
Wait, our single brain cell said spell. And not cantrip?
Cantrips are still spells.
Okay,
Yeah, but I think
I'm gonna flash a light.
Decompose, bloop.
You throw light. Decompose. Does decompose work on magic? Magical.
I don't know. Probably not, because just can't read it. The corpse of a creature.
Cool. And we've also done some plants and stuff like that. But you throw decompose. You throw light.
I'll throw detect thoughts on it.
Okay. You throw.
Is that a spell slot?
It is. That uses a spell slot.
So we're fully gonna think that it was all of our things.
What level spell slot is that?
Second.
Oh wow. Spender over here.
You see all the spells go in at once, and you see like half of the mushrooms light up.
Oh. We need more power.
Tom just rolling his eyes.
would some astral. Oh wait, no, we need spells. That's what it is.
I'll throw
Okay.
Like if throw a first level spell in there.
I'll throw a bane.
I think we need
I've never
2
used
first
it.
level spells or 1 second level spell.
Okay, wait. What do I?
That's just me, a master of the arcane arts.
John, that was one of the funniest looks I've seen you do. So funny. Oh,
Unemployed
God.
John is way funnier. Get ready.
We're not trying to locate an object, huh?
Again, this is
It
more
doesn't
like,
matter what spell.
It doesn't really matter what spell you're doing. It's just the spell slot.
I threw a
Right.
bane at it first level.
First level. It looks like roughly a quarter more of the mushroom player.
Okay. I'm gonna do enlarge.
Whoa, she also did the sound effect.
And it all starts glowing.
Yeah.
Wow. Great work, everyone.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Now what?
Okay.
Do we jump in?
Good
Walk
thing
in
we
the
all
circle.
contributed spells. All right.
I'll walk in.
Okay.
Samesies.
Do you all walk into the...
Yeah.
So Golzog's watching his friends just go in and then disappear.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh! After Ladybug goes in, Golzog will go in.
Okay. You come to the remnants of what you can only imagine was what Zara, or if you don't remember Zara, the bomb did. It is scorched. It is... The fields are still kind of lightly flickering on fire, but mostly it's ash. You come to truly like a landscape of just ash falling. The only thing that's still on fire in the distance is a slowly spinning like mill. The fan, like the blades going around and around, but still like lightly on fire. The canvas is burned away. It's just the architectural shell, the skeleton of it. Flames, it seems like it's been burning for a little bit. It is that same purple kind of, that like weird aura has dimmed, but you can see little remnants of just purple flashes in the ground of like arcane light. And make a perception or investigation check as you enter into this like still like ash falling, burning farm, essentially.
25.
Just all of us?
Yeah, you're all there.
What
Oh
kind of
my
check are we
god!
making? Whoa.
9.
5!
Sometimes my light does this, and Jesus appears in front of me.
It was that light spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It turned.
A cantrip, actually.
I want to be very clear. I know you can't really hear me as well.
Griselda's back, and she
Oh, I
is
nat
casting
20.
light.
I want to be very clear about something.
Huh.
I have my light on at like a level 7 or 6. That went up to 100.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I am.
How many
blind.
fingers am I holding up?
What? What are fingers?
Who are you people?
So yeah, you. Okay, so someone got a nat 20. Sorry.
I did. It was me.
Sorry, I need to fix this. That also got destroyed.
19. Woo.
Sorry, that just absolutely destroyed me. You find yourself. You can see, like in the distance, bodies. But you see the remnants of brains and stuff like that, or at least mounds that kind of looked like they would have been brains. Zara clearly did her job really fucking well. Like it is almost to the point where you're like, whoa, like Zara. And you see bodies virtually like kind of midway down the path from where you entered. Almost look like they're in like a weird line. They're not like completely charred or whatever, so it hasn't been like immolated, but as you look with a nat 20, you can kind of see like, yeah, there's sorry, give me 1 second. Just reminding myself of all of the random NPCs I put on this board. You see like a satyr, what looks like an elf. You see like a clear like human man in like a suit of armor, a goblin, all kind of like lying by the burned fields.
Oh, I'm gonna get to digging at some point. When
I think we should do what Zara would do in this situation and search the bodies, and then maybe we would be able to find some kind of sign of Zara.
well, that will be in her mind,
Right.
like will be like
yeah.
her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe that'll help us be better at it.
Exactly. So we should all search everywhere the bodies for things and also for signs of Zara. Goals up.
And
Yes,
just-
your hand is raised.
One more thing.
Good luck.
What sort of person am I looking for?
Someone, if you see someone where you see, if they may not want to fuck with them, and maybe they just killed someone.
Okay, sure, but like, what am I looking for? A dragonborn, a Githyanki, an elf? What like
Small halfling.
a small halfling? Great,
Mhm.
female halfling.
Oh
Yes.
my god. Yeah.
Got it. All right. Is it investigation?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I gave
Another
myself
investigation?
guidance. Don't want to.
30, 20.
17.
17 as well.
Yeah.
15.
And
Hey, better than we normally do, man.
remind me, because I'm still reeling from the light, what exactly are you looking for?
We're searching the bodies.
Searching the
We're
bodies. okay.
looting.
Well, for any trace of Zara.
And
And also
And cool
stuff.
Well,
stuff.
and loot, if loot happens.
Of course, of course.
Mhm, mhm.
You were looking through the bodies, and you're able to see very clearly. Some of them had some of them are burned up, but there is one in protected by the armor. What looks like a calling card with the symbol that you have learned is the Lollipop Guild, like the spiral.
Mm.
And you see like burned remnants of similar cards on each of them. And by like cards, I mean like calling cards, not playing cards, since we do have to make the distinction in this world.
Yeah.
Clearly you figure out with that insight that all of these people were members of the Lollipop Guild. Who, at this point, for you all, that is very odd. You know, like, at least it's... You've fought members of the Lollipop Guild before, they have been chasing you. But this was unexpected. Like, you did not expect this to happen on this battle. I will say, there is a, what was the highest that we got, by the way?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, cool. A lot of things, it seems like a lot of these members don't always have like magic items on them. You see like just some, so a lot of things get burned up pretty easily. You do, however, find on the goblin a couple of vials, a couple of bottles of like weird liquids.
Me?
Yeah.
Yay!
And then anyone who was looking at the elf. So I had tables, I had to go find them again.
You said they were on goblins?
On one of the goblin, you had like a couple of vials. And you see like a... you find this one thing on one of the, on like the elf. It's just like this little, it's a little like wooden coin. It's just this like this little wooden coin that has like embossed in it, almost like chiseled, like whittled into it, the image of a tree. It's like this little wooden coin, image of a tree. But that's all you really find that's of use. A lot of other things have been burned up. But clearly, like, things that are magical, like this wooden coin would have been burned, but so clearly this thing is magic in some way.
Can I do some kind of check on it now?
On the coin?
Yeah.
You can make an Arcana check.
This is kind of cool. Oh,
We find
9.
9? Yeah, you don't know.
Did
We find the
any
coin
other-
and what else? A bunch of
And you found 2 potions of different colors.
Did we find anything else about Zara while we were looking for crap and stuff?
You don't find, with a dirty 20, you don't really find anything about Zara. No, you don't see, Zara really, like, there's nothing left behind. There's no Zara items or anything like that. You can't seem to find any trace of Zara.
And my nat 20 at the beginning didn't really help.
What was the nat 20
It's
on
like-
again?
I
Investigation.
can't remember.
Investigation when we entered the area.
When we entered the area. The
Yeah.
entered the area was the fact that you were able to even, like, honestly, it was like a, oh, that means that the bodies are recognizable and are not
Gotcha.
burned to a crisp and actually have things on them.
Right.
Because they were
Okay.
probably going to be nothing.
Right.
But then also the nat 20 would here's the deal. We all know above the table how it all went down. Not much to be gleaned from any kind of perception or investigation check in that manner.
Right.
The thing that is inside of Zara's actual body teleported away. So, right.
Okay.
Also, thank you, Raiders. It's so nice to have you here as always. Nice of the Silver Moon. It's so good to have you here. Welcome on in.
Whoa. I
We're
have an
Hero
idea.
Club. I'll put something in the chat. But yes, what you were going to ask, my friend?
Is there a bunch of wood and straw around here, I imagine?
Yeah, like again, everything's kind of singed
It's
and
not
burning,
burned.
and you know, it's at that stage of fire where it's like the main fire has passed. There's not much else to burn. Some of the wood is still kind of like glowing with embers, red hot and stuff like that. But there's, you know, there may be more readily available grain or something like that inside of the mill. That's kind of, most of it's still protected because of the stone building. But other than that, it's all pretty crispy.
Could we maybe use that arcane the magic circle that we use to trap the scarecrow, and so that if we left the circle of mushrooms, and because we can pick, right, Hannah, any kind of trigger for that circle, could we maybe put one down, unless it takes concentration, put one down so that if Zara ever comes back, we deliver some kind of
John,
message.
are you talking about Glyph of Warding?
Yeah. I'm talking about
Yes.
this wording.
Not a horrible idea.
Is it concentration though?
Thanks. I don't know.
No, I think
don't believe so.
I'm pretty sure once you cast it, it's just there.
Oh,
So it just
yeah.
lasts
Yeah, it
until
takes
it lasts
an
until
hour.
spell is dispelled or triggered.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't even have to be it can be a spell glyph, so you can prepare a 3rd level or lower spell in it that just triggers if Zara comes by.
We could trigger a message, or I could trigger like Skywrite, or I don't
Do you
have.
have a spell that's like the same as like mace? Like not the weapon, like the spray?
One more time.
Why?
We just Zara right away? I don't know.
But yeah, that
Sort of
isn't...
tone is toning Golzog out now,
Yeah.
and for
Nice.
good ideas about.
Yeah, it's like
That was
basically
above
Glyph
the
of Warding
table.
with a spell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A spell to send a message is essentially like doing a much more complicated and higher level magic mouth. But none of you have magic mouth, so this is probably the better way.
I mean,
of
yeah,
doing
we could just have it so it's triggered
have-
when Zara comes.
I don't have magic mouth.
Yeah, we just have it when Zara comes. It's maybe like a box opens and there's a letter inside for her or something.
Yeah, and I have minor illusion and message, so I could put one of those in it, or one of your spells to deliver a message to
Yeah.
Zara in case that, and then alternatively we could take a bunch of this wood and ash and make a big message in the ground. But I think a glyph of warding might be a good idea, because we could trigger.
What if we have
Zara.
like literally a big old sign that says Zara, and then underneath the sign we put a box that like only pops up when Zara comes over to the sign, and then inside the box is our message.
Is that dangerous though?
No, because it'll only come up if
Wait a minute. Do I have ritual?
But
Zara
like if
comes
someone's
over.
like, oh, someone left something for Zara. They're trying to communicate.
But we could have it trigger only if Zara walks over it.
exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
So it
sign
doesn't matter. Baddie McBad guy can come over and be like, they're up to something, and nothing happens as long as Zara's
But
gone.
he won't see the sign. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Love it.
But
The thing is, it's either like explosive runes
could-
or a spell glyph. Oh, but the spell glyph could be.
That's what I mean. It's like you can put a
Yes.
spell into it
I'm-
that does the thing.
I'm totally, I think I must have, I can cast Magic Mouth as a ritual with Order of Scribes.
What does that mean?
So there are spells that it doubles the casting time. I can't cast it as like a normal spell, but as a ritual, I could
But if-
implant a message.
If
for
you
it.
want to know what magic mouth is, it's essentially what you want, but less
But less
smaller,
steps.
less steps. Magic mouth is
Okay.
hilarious. I love this spell so much. I'll just read it out because we never get a chance to do it. You implant a message within an object in range. A message is that is uttered when a triggered condition is met. And literally, like essentially, like a mouth appears, much like Harry Potter letters, where it appears and just starts literally relaying a recorded message, essentially.
Plays a voicemail.
It plays a voicemail.
Got it.
It could also,
Grab out rituals. I never have a chance to use them.
And it like repeats. It's like only 25 words, but that's pretty much. What I love is that it's 25 words or less, though it can be delivered over as long as 10 minutes. So you can like really pause in between those 25 words.
Whoa, yeah, no kidding.
What do you guys think?
For Magic Mouth?
Magic Mouth or any of the other ideas. I think
I was gone for some of them. But I think Magic Mouth is a great idea. Just a very clear, Zara, we didn't forget you. If you are different somehow, let us know. Also, come find us. We're trying to save Fable Rise. That's probably 25 words.
That was 25. Nice job. I think
Was
that
it?
Like 20, I think that was like 22.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Let's literally say exactly that.
I didn't write it down.
Zara, we didn't forget you. If you are different somehow, let us know. Come find us. We're trying to save Fable Rise. And then if there's an extra 1 or 2 words, just whoever said all of that should say their name. Like Tone. Or this was Tone, or it's Tone.
23.
However, yeah. What's
That's
that?
23.
Great.
This is Tone. 25. Okay, I'll just message this to Dylan. And I'll also save it for myself. Okay. Are we all okay with that?
Yeah.
I'm good with that,
That
yeah.
sounds good to me.
It's gonna
So
take, like,
we don't need
20
glyph then,
minutes.
right?
No. Because glyph is
Okay.
like a really cool workaround if you don't have Magic Mouth, and also doesn't cost 2 spells.
Great.
Yeah, I'll save these spells on. Okay. So is everyone okay with heading back through that little through the circle and leaving? And I'll just.
Did we find anything else? Or just the vials?
In where you searched, which is just in the farm area, no.
Okay.
Is the vials in the wooden coin? Remember?
Yeah, vials in the wooden
Yes.
coin.
If you guys would like to help me, I might go a bit faster, but I have to bury the dead that's here.
I'll help.
Thanks, Tone. Can I use my burrow speed to make digging the holes any faster?
Of course you can. That is why it was
Boom!
granted to you.
Hell yeah! Actually, Tone, sit back.
Whoa!
Maribel's just gonna.
Reminder to you in the world for this, Hannah, for Maribella,
Yeah,
you are
it's so sad.
painstakingly digging a hole. For all of you, it's happening in seconds.
Just like
Essentially,
fixing a hole where the
essentially,
rain
like,
gets.
it's like
I'm
a
sure you guys-
time- it's like a time rift where like it takes her the entire effort to dig, but it looks like it happens really fast.
That's hilarious.
So how many bodies are there? Are there a lot of brains too? Ideally, I would like to dig a hole for everything
Yeah,
that
I'd
needs to
say-
go in one.
I'd say there's a lot of a good amount of brains. It's hard for you to tell what is and isn't because they were kind of just hard not to say it, loose brains that caught on fire. And I'll be honest with y'all,
Uh-huh.
I don't know how biologically that would happen. Or meaning, I don't know what that would leave.
Well, your brain is
I
mostly
think they-
fat, so it probably would.
Yeah.
I think they melt.
Yeah. I think
Wait,
they
no.
might.
I know something. I know something. Okay, this is true in real life in Pompeii. They found they found this like glass stuff. And they're like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, oh, it's the fucking brains. And the brains turned
Whoa.
into like this like glass crystal.
I mean, that's insane.
Because it got so hot, it just was like,
Yeah, I don't
Can you
think that's
imagine,
what
like,
happened.
wow, I love
though.
your necklace. Thanks, it's brain.
Yeah, I don't think that's what happened though, because in this instance, just because this was just a normal fire, Zara didn't unleash a volcano and flash destroy everyone.
I mean,
Are you sure?
I'm sure. So I think it's really just these bodies for the most part that you have to deal with. Yeah, go ahead and make me a religion check with advantage.
Oh. And may your brainy bodies rest peacefully. Come on. Nat 20.
Wow.
Whoa.
Goodness gracious.
You know what? With a nat 20, because fuck it. Fuck it, whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, and it's almost like a DM hint, but I'm gonna give you, because that's crazy. You feel the fact that you have like really taken this charge on to do this. You can feel yourself as you're kind of burying each body one by one. Even though it was not prepared for this day, the ability to speak with dead comes to you. Essentially, like, it's almost like your god prepared speak with dead for you for today.
Wow.
On a nat 20. That. You don't have it always prepared, but you do have it in your spell list.
What level is it?
It's 3rd.
This is so unrelated. 3rd. Oh, it's 3rd level spell. Speak with dead. Hey, no, you may not, sir. The cat is like in the electric wire. Speak with dead. There it is. Okay, Benjamin. No. This is a full character moment, and I need you to not do what you're doing.
Now it's just gonna be lots of speak with the dead. It's gonna be
that's
just like in Baldur's Gate.
Well, I mean, I'll say this.
I have it. I just
you've
haven't
had it for a while. This is more like a nat 20. Like, hey, there's dead bodies here, and so your god is like, here you go.
Yeah, here it is.
Hey, you nat 20. So here you go. Here's the thing.
Here's the thing with this stuff. Okay, great. Hello.
Well, so I think that what happened is that like you had this like overwhelming thought almost in your mind of like still the connection with your god, where you just hear like, ask one of them what they saw. And you can now choose of among these bodies which one you would like to speak with and ask your questions.
Is there one that like looks smarter?
Can
I roll a vibe check on who's the
with a nat 20, yes. You already, with a nat 20 religion, you can just as you're like going through, it's almost like you hear in your back of your mind your guy going, not that one. Not that one. That one's okay. That one's okay as well. And it's like you probably there's like the smartest one, which is the elf, but you're kind of told maybe you don't want to deal with the smartest one because they might be like able to lie better. You probably gotta want to go with the one in armor, who is dumber but seems more honorable.
Got it. Hello. What did you see?
This like charred head in the armor kind of goes like
Hello. What did I see? I saw brains and fire and death and games and cats and sun and moon and food.
Okay.
And you can tell that now he's just listing everything he's ever seen in his entire life.
Yeah.
And finger.
But she
and
makes
grass,
a note of the cats.
and family and dog and another dog and cat.
Where
and
did the
magic cat.
halfling go?
The halfling that was here. Maybe he's probably
Where did
seen
the
a lot of
halfling
halflings.
that was here go?
I rolled the luck check to see whether or not they saw it.
Oh, odd thing. Halfling was down for the count. They teleported.
I know that Zara can't teleport, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking weird. Okay. What did the magic cat say here?
I don't remember everything. I was paralyzed, being attacked by brains, but they said red light, green light, red light, green light. If you don't play, I'll send them to them. No, no. This can't be happening. No. Zara. We have to play together. Why don't you want to play with me? And then I died.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
So
Thank you. What's the cat's end game with us? And Zara.
I do not know you. I do not know endgame, the cat's endgame. But what I do know is the name of Zara. Zara is it. And if I was to gain wealth and fortune and power, I had to become it and tag the cat back. We all know the name of Zara, for she is who is it.
Hmm. Anyone else have a last question for this cat before I ask one?
I have an
This will be
above the table
number 5.
question, but not a tone question.
what's above the table?
Well, I was wondering, because I know what happened because we were on the call, but I was wondering if being it changes if you change bodies or if the rules change.
Oh.
But I don't know, and
Yeah, I
Tone
think we
would
might just have
know,
to find
and-
that out.
Oh wait.
Okay, so this guy just said if he would get wealthy and powerful if he became it, right? If he tagged Zara and then got back to the cat, or
If he tagged, yeah. So what you have learned a little bit about the challenge of the game of tag the cat is playing is like whoever is it, in a game of tag has to tag someone back. If the it tags the cat, they gain some kind of power.
so this guy was also it too, or no?
So the idea is that
Kinda
in
get
this,
power.
and this is something that you, I think, have learned, and if not, I'll just clarify. In the cultish worship of the cat in the Lollipop Guild, the idea is that to be chosen as it is like, okay, I have an opportunity. I'm it, so I have the opportunity to tag the cat back and gain power. Which means that in this game of tag, you want to be it. You want to be it. And so the only way to become it is to best or kill.
Okay, that was my next question. Is tagging the cat is just touching it, or you have to actually like kill it or defeat it in battle?
That's vague of what tagging the cat is. Getting the title of it is not very vague. It's besting or killing the person who is it, and that's why so many people are coming after you. And Zara is because they keep trying to. They want the title of it. They want it from her, and so it's a honorable position, but also in the cult of the Lollipop Guild, the idea is like you also then have to earn it through trial by fire because everyone else is going to be after you.
Does that mean that Zara had to kill someone to become it?
Yeah, well, we all together in the laser tag thing killed someone, and whoever Zara killed is what made her it, right?
No.
Okay,
No,
never mind.
she was it way before.
Zara was chosen as it. The game begins and Zara was chosen.
And what do we know about like the Lollipop Guild in general? Like the cat is the leader of the, or like
make a history check, because there's certain things that I don't know. It's hard because sometimes I know I've told Zara things, but Zara doesn't tell y'all things. So
that's a botch. So don't tell me
I
nothing.
think that the Lollipops Guild still is such a zany group of different eclectic peoples that like have never been the same enemies twice. Like all of these people, this is literally like,
and this guy's in the Lollipop Guild.
Yeah, this is like a satyr, a human, a goblin. You've also fought like people on motorbikes who became a nose, an ear, an eye, like. And then there was also like these darklings that fought you the first time that you got into the camp of the Lost. And then there was the
like the shadow people.
Yeah, then there was the game of the laser tag where that was just like a dwarf and a druid. Like it is clearly not a like just singular group of people. It is an ideology, and it is
gotcha.
And they, for a fact that they follow, if not worship, the cat.
Yeah. Where is the Lollipop Guild?
You see there's a moment where it feels like the night is about to say nothing to you. And it's just,
well, I am dead. So I guess I'll say a little bit about it. We are everywhere. There are guild houses all over Prismere. That's what I've been told.
Oh. Ask it. Wait a minute. I'll send a message to... whatever, they're dead. Can I ask a question?
I'm pretty sure this is my 5th question.
Oh, it is? Okay, well, here's something you could ask.
Was it 5 or 4?
Well, you were asking me questions about what the Lollipop Guild was and like what you knew about it. You asked, what did you see here? You asked, what did you see? Then you asked, where did the halfling go? Then you asked, what is the end game of the cat? And then you asked, this was actually your 4th.
I thought I asked, what did the cat say?
Oh, what did the cat say? That is true. You said, okay, so there was... What did you see here? What did the cat say? Where did she go? What's the end game? Yeah, so now this was 5.
Wake somebody else up.
Hey.
What you could ask, if you wanted, is you could ask, how do you greet each other? And then we could take the calling cards, and if we ever need to assume their identity, bingo bango, we can assume their identity because
Oh,
we know
that's
how they
cool.
greet each other.
Wow. You're
I like that. You're so smart, John. Oh my god. Was that all he was gonna say about the guild?
Yeah, he said that about the guild, and then he just goes like, I mean, because it was such a well done scene in the movie, he essentially goes like, and then just kind of falls back down dead.
May your soul be balanced and at peace. Okay. Berry. I'll try it again
Uh-huh.
on one of the other okay ones, just not the smarter one.
Not the smarter one. Okay. So I think that the more okay one is the satyr.
Yeah. So would this be two, just so I mark it off, this would be marking off 2 third-level spell slots?
Yes.
Okay.
So you go up to the satyr. Again, they're all kind of like singed. This satyr, though, seems more than singed, like it was ripped a little bit to shreds by like claws from one of the brains, more than even burned. You cast the spell.
Big.
The satyr just kind of goes, "Oh, hello."
Oh.
How does the Lollipop Guild greet each other?
With a kiss.
Ew. He loves you.
Can I mean, an insight check, I guess.
Yeah, you can roll an insight check if you want.
Bull, but 10.
Oh no.
Can you threaten the dead?
I doubt it.
You can see that is clearly not how they greet. Almost, yeah. That's not true.
Okay. That's so funny. What's your favorite part about being in the Lollipop Guild? Just full tangling her hair, like it doesn't even look cute. It's just like getting really messy.
I like the sense of community.
What?
Okay. Okay. What caused you to join the Lollipop Guild? Handsome.
Yeah, the satyr just kind of smirks. To be honest, it just seemed like a good fucking time. A whole lot of random ass people killing each other for nothing. My kind of thing.
Okay.
All right, minor illusion. I want to create the cat.
You want to create like a version of the cat?
An image of the cat's grin and eyes and then head.
Okay, what are you trying to do with this?
I want to try to get it to think that we're on its side, and I'm trying to get it to speak truthfully to us, but I don't know how to do that. So that was the best
I think
idea
it is
that I
being
could come up
truthful now, but it's just like not being as forthcoming as we might.
Yeah, but
like.
you do that. You make like 2 eyes hang in space that are of the cats that you remember. You see that the corpse like reacts, but doesn't say anything because again the spell's pretty limiting of what it can do or not do.
Right.
It can answer questions. You see the satyr is like,
Okay. I'll just mark that down.
Okay, so I asked, Do you guys read each other? He said a kiss. Ugh. What's your favorite part about it? He said the community. Why did you join it? It seemed like a good time. Bunch of random people killing each other. Anyone else have a good idea for a question? I have one that's okay, but
Oh wait, did we ask about? No, never mind. Sorry.
That was my.
What is like the goal? We're trying to learn about the Lollipop Guild
Yeah.
specifically. Like,
We're trying to learn how they.
I was gonna ask him like, what has the cat promised you or said to you, if anything?
do we know that you get power for becoming it?
Yes.
Okay, I like yeah.
This
Yeah.
was a thing. I know for a fact this was a thing that was explained in the laser tag tournament.
Sure. Okay. Cool. I'm
It's
sure.
been a while.
My notes.
No. It's been a long time since then. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Of what I remember, that was a thing that was described.
Yeah. I was just singing that song.
Yeah.
What did oh yeah, Gulzar, you have an idea?
No, I had nothing.
Okay. What did the cat promise you, who seems to already have everything?
The cat promised me chaos, and I jumped at it. I don't know why you're asking me. The cat's right behind you.
Thank God.
Just points right at the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It goes spins around like in fight position at the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, I had a question.
What if?
Marabella! Marabella's right behind us.
All right,
There's
pop
a-
the illusion. It's pop. The illusion's gone.
Oh,
How does the cat find people?
Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
you were doing the illusion. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that wasn't Gulzog that was behind.
That was
That was
Marty.
Marty that was behind.
Yeah. Oh, that was 100% me. I apologize.
You see that, like, there's this. There's this brief moment of stopping in their tracks to answer. I don't know how he found me, but I'm sure happy he did.
No, like in general. You misunderstood my question. That shouldn't count.
I've got
Wait, what?
a question. If we still have them.
We don't. That was the last
that
one.
was
Great.
my-
No worries. Yeah.
Burn
Look, the
fast.
answers are usually short, cryptic, and repetitive. And he just
Fine.
goes like, ah.
Bleh.
No, I meant like in general. Ah, fuck.
All right. How many of these calling cards are on the ground? 4.
Let's do one luck check, because some of them are burned up.
Okay.
Burning up, burning up.
So I'm gonna say, because there's 4 of them here. You're lucky though. 3 of them are relatively intact.
Okay. Who wants a card?
I'll take one.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh. But we're
I
just
feel like I don't deserve it.
I don't think you do either, but I'll
Okay, cool.
I'll give it to you anyway.
Thanks.
Wait, I don't know if I have any questions. Yeah.
Well, good thing because we're out again. That was
We're-
the last one.
We're out of
Wait, what do you-
questions. Well,
Oh.
there's only each time you cast a spell, you can only ask them 5 questions.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so I bury all of them. And how did it go?
and it was
Was that the nat 20 I did?
that was the
it?
nat
It
20
great,
that did all
right?
this. So yeah, it's great. It's
Oh, it was
perfect.
great. It was such a good job. It was people were like, "Oh my gosh, wow, the grave digging."
So
So beautiful.
this calling
And they
card
plant
doesn't.
little flowers.
This calling card deal doesn't do anything other than just like it is a.
Yeah, it's not a magic
Card
item.
for-
It's a calling
Yeah.
card that kind of maybe you guys don't fully understand it, but maybe it will grant you access or allow
Right.
you to pass yourself off as members of the Lollipop Guild. All of those things remain to be seen. All that we know now, as we end off for the evening, is the fact that you heard that Zara mysteriously stood up and teleported away. Something that you know she was not really able to do before, and hasn't really talked to you all about it. You have learned something from the dead cultists of the Lollipop Guild, and next time we return to play, we'll figure out what to do next. What do we do about all this information about Zara? Where is Zara? Who is Zara? And what's going on Fable Rise? Yay! Okay, gang, we're gonna be done for the evening. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you so much everyone who raided Does anyone have anything that they would like to plug?
I actually do. Star Kid is a new musical coming out on YouTube in a month, and on Friday you can download it digitally. So you can go to the Star Kids Instagram and YouTube and and watch it this Friday by downloading it. I know it comes out for free on YouTube in a month, but downloading it digitally really helps the performers as well. Also, the album, you can pre-order that now. I've listened to the album, and it is by far, I think, the best music that Jeff Blim has ever written. So I would highly recommend listening to it.
I can't wait. I've been so excited to see the pro shot of that and what you all did on like the shooting days ever since I saw it live. So I want to see like what. Like I'm so excited to see it.
Me too.
Hey.
Me very, very much so.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I've got two things. One, Hero Club's very own co-creator Nick Williams is performing in a sketch comedy show this Sunday at Dynasty Typewriter. If you're in Los Angeles, you can go see that. Go to dynastytypewriter.com for more information, or Sasquatch Comedy's Instagram. And then also, if you're interested in helping out the writers' strike or the Entertainment Community Fund and have an extra $2,300 or $2,400 to spare, you can bid to go to lunch with Jack Quaid. I sent Dylan the link, and he'll put it in whatever ether you need to see in order to click it. It would be really funny if a Hero Club fan got lunch with Jack instead of someone who watches the Boys or Oppenheimer or whatever else he's in.
It would be really. It would be very funny. Gang, I know that this doesn't help the bidding war, but I get to do that for free. So, you know.
My
Why
God.
is that?
That's a $2,300 lunch.
At this point, I'd pay $2,300 for him to stop calling me.
Yeah, Marty.
Welcome to the roast of Jack. Wait.
Fun
Boom!
fact.
Take him down a notch.
Fun fact. He legitimately called me in the middle of this stream, and I had to text him, "Hey, buddy, it's the middle of the Hero Club stream. I can't talk to you."
I'm fucking busy.
Anyway,
We're trying to
Anyway,
push your
bid
lunch.
him.
Anyway, bid $2,300 to go to lunch with this asshole, please. It actually does benefit a good cause.
Nice guy.
Great guy.
We love
Anyone else have anything else they want to plug?
the lunch with Jack.
Hey, can I just say, I'm gonna plug this idea. I'm happy Natasha's back.
Yay!
I'm plugging that
Yay!
idea.
Plug this concept. Natasha's
plug
back.
this concept. I can't wait, because sooner rather than later, eventually we will have the entire original group back, and who knows, the sky's the limit, and we'll see what happens when we start getting some guests in with the whole group. I'm very excited about what's coming up in this campaign right now. No more? Everyone good?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.